You gonna chill here? Okay. Hi, my name is Shane Cole. You know what this video is about because you clicked on it, so let's get right into it. So this is how I messed up my visa application to live in England. So the visa application that I was applying for is the Ancestry visa, which I don't even know how I first heard about it actually, but I was like, oh, this is a visa for if your grandparents are born in the UK. Perfect. That's me. There are other visas that you can apply for, such as a student visa or work visa, like in most other countries, but the Ancestry visa was the cheapest, lasts for 5 years, and you can work on it, whereas a student visa, I don't think you can work on it, but I'm not positive on that one. But anyway, yeah, my grandparents are born in the UK. My mom also lives here. She wasn't born here in England, but she is a legal resident now. I'm not gonna go into detail about why I wanted to move to England. It was my life was in an unfortunate place and I wanted to start new. We love running away from our problems. Anyway, so I did this research and I was like, oh my God, great. I can move to another country and live there for at least 5 years. Let's freaking do it, bro. Who has the chance to just up and move to England? So I went through the whole process. You have to apply online. You fill out a bunch of applications. Eventually you have to pay for the NHS, all the NHS fees, which is the National Health Service, I think. It's their healthcare. You have to pay in advance for all 5 years, which is about $5,000 American dollars. So yeah, I paid that because your girl was getting to England. So I paid it. I printed out all of my supporting documents. They make you get like a letter saying of the person who's going to take care of you, which is my mom, who I live with. I'm here in England now. We'll get to that later. So I had my mom write me a letter saying that she would take care of me financially, otherwise blah, blah, blah. I had a letter from my cousin saying I had a place to work at the pub, blah, blah, blah. I had documents of my grandparents' birth certificates, passports, my mom's passport, just like everything proving that this is all legitimate and that I have a place to live and I'm not coming here to freeload or commit crime, I don't know. But anyway, I did all that, and then once all that's together, you filled out all the online applications, you have to send in your supporting documents and your application in with your passport and ship it off to some magical place that then decides your future for you. Very, very scary. So I did all that. I was like, woo, this is great. I'm over here in America selling all my stuff, literally everything I own, all of my furniture, trying to condense my life into 2 suitcases. So then one day I got an email and it was like, no, don't come into our country. We don't want you here. Rejected. And I was like, that's a familiar feeling. And so I cried and I was like, why? And in the email, they were like, yeah, you're not a Commonwealth citizen. And I'm like, what the f does that mean? So apparently you have to be what is called a Commonwealth citizen to live legally in the UK, which, guess what? They don't say on the UK Gov website. That's right. I poured over those lists of, you are so cute. I poured over the list of requirements. This is the eligibility page, right? Right on the government website, official documents. This is everything that they say you have to do to legally live in the UK. And I was like, splendid. That is me to a T. This is my list. Might as well have my name on top. Great. What they don't say is that you have to be a Commonwealth citizen. What is a Commonwealth citizen, you ask? Well, I didn't know either. And so I looked it up. A Commonwealth citizen, I have actually forgotten since I looked it up because I don't care. Like, hold on, let me just Google. A Commonwealth citizen is a citizen or qualified national of a Commonwealth of Nations member state. That makes so much sense. Okay, essentially, when England like tried to take over the entire world, there's certain areas that they still have rule over. If you were born in one of those areas, you can apply to live in England because you are a Commonwealth citizen, because you were part of the wealth of the Angleterre. Point is, I'm not that. I'm an American, unfortunately, and not a Commonwealth citizen. So I was not eligible for the Ancestry visa. Again, it doesn't make sense because it's not even on the eligibility list. So anyway, yeah, let me close off that point. If you are considering getting the Ancestry visa from the UK, just know that you have to be from one of those countries. So if you're an American watching this, I am so sorry. But yeah, if you have any other questions about the application process itself and you are a Commonwealth citizen, I might be able to help you out. So just go ahead and comment below. But anyway, I'm gonna end this video by saying how the hell I ended up in England anyway. So yeah, I am in England. Their visitor's visa, i.e. just like how long you can stay. It's a visa, but they call it a visa, but it's not something you like apply for. It's just like what you get when you come into the country and you have to go through customs, is 6 months. So you can stay in England for, I don't know if it's just England or the UK, but you can stay here for 6 months without anything, like for freezies. But yeah, so I was like, whatever, 6 months, I'll figure it out. I'll marry someone if I have to. It was funny though, before I left, actually, I had several people approach me and be like, that's how I got into America. I literally married for a green card. And I'm like, oh, that is a real life thing, which again, I'm not advising that that's what you do, but you know. Anyway, so I was like, I have 6 months to figure it out. I will come over here. I haven't seen my parents in forever or my family in forever because of COVID. So I already quit my job and sold all of my things, so I'm getting my butt to England. So I came over, and what the original plan was I was going to hire an immigration lawyer and see what they could do to help me and apply just for general like citizenship, to actually like just live here, not for an ancestry visa or a visa, but just like actually to live here. Which I think if you're applying from outside of England, typically you have to have already lived in England for like, I think 5 years it is. There's some interesting rules around it, but it's a difficult thing to do. But I was going to hire a lawyer to assist me and to do that while I stayed here for 6 months, which is what I would advise for you to do if you were an American trying to live in England. That, or just get a work visa, which I understand work visas are hard to get because you can't just call up any coffee shop and be like, want to help pay for me to live in England? They're gonna be like, no, go away. However, if you're watching this around the time that I actually made it, i.e. fall of 2021, post-pandemic, or we're kind of still pandemic, but mid-panorama or post-panoramic view, everywhere is hiring. Everywhere. I'm in a small town, but like, I'm pretty sure if I really wanted to, I could walk into a place and be like, hi, I really need to work here, like, and stay. Can you help me, like, stay and give me a job and, like, help me apply? And they would probably do it because people are desperate. My mom was getting her blood drawn and, like, mentioned that she used to be a nurse. And they were like, do you want a job? Like, do you want to work in this hospital? And she was like, I haven't done it in years. And they were like, we'll train you. We'll give you a job. They are desperate. You could do it, fam. But that's usually a harder thing to do from outside of the country because they expect to only let you in for a work visa if it's like a, what is that called? Like a special trade, like you work in a hospital or you're a lawyer, you know, famous actors, I don't know.
So I did a little more research into a worker visa, and these are actually all of the eligible jobs that you can have and apply for a work visa. And there's a lot of them. You could be a freaking librarian. Look at this. Artists, just paint something. Bada bing, bada boom.
There's obviously a student visa, but that's harder because it costs a lot of money and you can't work on it, I believe, unless it's like on campus. And I already have a bachelor's degree, so I was like, I'm not going back to school. But what I would recommend is just come and figure it out while you're here, if that's like a viable thing for you to do, because you do have 6 months, and so you could try to apply for a work visa, or just try to apply for citizenship if you're here, or just get married to somebody. Just kidding, jokes. All jokes. I would never advise that. That's illegal. But anyway, it doesn't really matter, but I'll just end this with what I'm doing. I decided to go back to America. LOL. Why, you ask? It's a whole thing. I have decided since being here that this is not the time of my life to move to England. I really enjoy being here, but as someone who thrives off of community and friendship, leaving even just the 2 people that were in my life in California has been very difficult for me. And I decided that I would like to first probably be with a partner that would also like to travel, and then try this again later in my life. But it's been fun for now. But yeah, if I wanted to stay, I'm sure I could find a way pretty easily. So yeah, if I missed anything that you were expecting to see from this video, I'm so sorry, but go ahead and comment. I will be checking it frequently. But anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope this helped, and I hope you don't go through the same suffering that I did. Best of luck to you.